Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Wait, okay, I'm tired. I said it, of course, twice in other videos, and I guess I apparently am. But rewind that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. There we go. Iron Fist season two. All we're gonna say, please be so much better than season one. Please, please, please. Luke Cage season two was good. Jessica Jones season two was great. Iron Fist season two. Let's go.
You have not been home in days. You barely sleep when you are home. How many times a night you light that fist up? I see how much you're pushing yourself.
Just trying to keep the peace. What am I supposed to do? I didn't ask for the Iron Fist.
I'm fighting for what I believe in, no matter the cost. What are you fighting for?
Trying to do what's right.
I didn't expect to see you here, brother. We have family matters to discuss.
You and Davos. You were trained together.
I fought my brother. There is no changing what happened.
You feel that you can just walk through this world as if it belongs to you. The Iron Fist is not a weapon to be held, it is to be used. Now you'll give me what's mine, brother. You will suffer.
The Iron Fist. Davos wanted it.
We can stop him, but I need help.
You're not alone, but we can't save everyone.
I can't just sit here and do nothing.
I have become the thing you never had the strength to be.
History doesn't decide what happens next. We do.
We should do this more often. Dinner out, a movie. Date night.
Yeah, dinner night, movie, kick some bad guys, but typical date night. That's how it roll. That's how superheroes roll. Okay. No, it looks. I'm not gonna say it looks like oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, but it looks pretty good. And again, we see Davos is back, so there's gonna be more exploration of their relationship, their brotherhood, if you will. Hopefully, we get it looked like some flashbacks. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some Kunlun. I mean, so we'll actually get some Kunlun here, not just the mentions of Kunlun. Maybe a flashback or two to see Kunlun. You know, but and again, so as it's shown here, Davos, I guess they train together. One at the Iron Fist. I don't know if he somehow takes it somewhat from Danny or he ends up getting it himself. Again, the way that it's shown in the trailer, it's hard to tell if it's going to be a case of somehow he takes the Iron Fist from him and he's got to get it back, or he also gains it and so it's Iron Fist against Iron Fist. So that's going to be interesting to see. I hope they play that out really well. Looks like we have a costume. So and I had seen some rumors, some kind of mentions that there might be the costume, but again, of course, we see the mask, and it looked like I think there was a skeleton where we saw the mask, and it looked like there was something green. I could be mistaken. It looked like a green outfit, so we could be getting the costume hopefully. Um, just as we see Colleen, they answered my question as I was formulating in my head. I was just like, hopefully we're gonna get to see Misty, get some more Daughters of the Dragon. And then Misty pops up, so that's awesome. Completely as a side note, but as uh, in Luke Cage season 2, there's the mention of O'Reilly who was in Cloak and Dagger, and then Cloak and Dagger. O'Reilly, Officer O'Reilly in Cloak and Dagger mentioned Misty because she used to be in Harlem. So now that this stuff has gone on with Cloak and Dagger, if they make these kind of in time, kind of as Cloak and Dagger's already been released, and say if it's done or kind of ongoing at the same time, and I'm guessing, of course, Iron Fist is after Luke Cage. Uh, it'd be interesting if this is a side little mention. Misty gets a call, or there's something to be like O'Reilly's died or gone missing. As those who've seen Cloak and Dagger, if you haven't seen Cloak and Dagger, I'm sorry, this is a spoiler. Watch Cloak and Dagger. Great show. Officer O'Reilly supposedly dies, but comes back as Mayhem, or who's going to be the villain Mayhem in season 2. But I'm guessing for all intents and purposes, she's going to be considered dead. So, that's my thought. I don't know. But if so, or whatever's going on with that, it would just be interesting if there would become some kind of little nugget, as John Schnepp from Collider used to always say. Again, rest in peace. The sweat is dripping as I think about this. So a sweaty little nugget, it would be cool. And way off topic, but again, if you love all this stuff, you'll excuse my tangent. Again, I have the review of Cloak and Dagger on. Again, if you haven't seen it, watch it. And if you have seen the series, check out that video if you will. But as I mentioned in there, and same as for Runaways, which we had season 2 is coming out in December. It's been said that Runaways will display some strong ties to the MCU, and we've had a little hint in Cloak and Dagger, so hopefully more. I hope there's some cross pollination there, as in the comics, and we've had a little mention nugget, as I said, between Luke Cage and Cloak and Dagger. So hopefully we'll just get a little more things here and there that we hear about here and there, and maybe there'll be a little cameo somewhere. Not dramatic, thinking they have to be in each other's shows, a couple episodes and this and that, but like in Luke Cage, where season 2, Danny was in an episode, and it was a nice, cool little episode, something like that. That would be cool, or like a two-parter or something. But anyways, I've completely gotten off track. Yes, yeah, back to Iron Fist. But yeah, so the fighting looks cool. It looks like again, we may have some more background with Davos and Danny, which will be great. And like I said, more Misty, more Colleen, Daughters of the Dragon. Hopefully, Daughters of the Dragon get some Heroes for Hires again. Hopefully, Mike Coulter, Luke Cage, will like Danny did in his season, will make a little pop up, and if Misty's there, there's got to be a mention at least. But I just love the weaving of the Marvel Netflix. Again, we have the Defenders with all of them, all the main big ones there. But I've loved just this world of how we have the cross pollination of even the smaller characters, like Carrie Ann Moss's Jerry Hogarth, and I'm forgetting the actor's name who plays Foggy. Again, being in almost every series at some point or another, crossing between them, even if it's just like I said, one episode here or there, because again, law firms needed everywhere. So, it'll be interesting to see again what little tidbits there and there, or if Karen pops up. And yeah, so looking forward to Iron Fist season 2. Hopefully, it will be light years better than season 1, which again, like I said, Luke Cage season 1, the second half was but it wasn't terrible. Iron Fist was, but that's the only mark I'd really have to say so far. The Marvel Netflix have been stellar. You know, again, there are other TV shows connected to the MCU, confirmed, kind of connected, whatever. Still, again, you know, I love Agents of Shield, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger have all been great. So yeah, Iron Fist has been the only one where I've been kind of like, eh, you know. Defenders, like I said, I think it could have been better, but it was still good. In fact, I think I might watch Defenders again. I have a urge. I mean, I need to watch all the stuff again, and then you know, it was announced Daredevil season 3 before the end of this year. Awesome. Anyways, I've ranted enough. That was my reaction and commentary on Marvel's Iron Fist season 2 trailer. Let me know if you're looking forward to it. What you think of this? Leave any comments. Let me know what you think. As always, feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully like, rather than dislike. I don't like those. I don't like those. And thanks for watching as always.